Everybody. It's Sunday afternoon in Nova Scotia. It's sunny out, and we were out doing some pawn shops today. Yesterday we did a small Comic Con called ObCon. We had a table and we sold. First time we tried selling, it didn't work out too bad. We made some good money and had a good day. It was fun. And today I went out and spent all that money. So
it's gone.
But we did find some good stuff. Now we started out. There's a place called Harbor Market here in Dartmouth that is basically every weekend, and they set up all the time. They do 2 days, and it's the same sellers. And there's one game guy down there that has some good stuff. So I went in today, and I went in today because he bought a game off my auctions, and he owed me $35, and I said I'd deliver it to him. And I ended up spending $360 at his store. So I didn't get my $35. He got it back. But what we got was some consoles, and I needed these. I've been looking for a couple of these for a while. I got 2 consoles, and I've looked for both of them for a bit. Hadn't even seen the first one, a Sega Saturn. So nice machine. I picked up one game to play with it. It's a regular game, which is called The Mansion of Hidden Souls. So I got that. The other thing, got the connections with it. They got one joystick. We also picked up a Japanese Sega Saturn game, Street Fighter Zero. And the reason I got that was we bought, you don't see these very often, the Action Play 4M Plus cart, which allows you to save games, has a ROM in it for these Japanese games, and it will convert the Japanese games so you can play them. So that's a hard item to find, and he just happened to get this in with the Sega Saturn, so I bought all that from him. So that was fun. I got my Sega Saturn now, which I never had. Then I stupidly said, well, I like the Sega Saturn, but I really need a TurboGrafx 16 because I've been finding games. And guess what? He had a TurboGrafx 16. So then I couldn't make up my mind.
So he bought both.
So I bought both. So I got the TurboGrafx 16 with all the connections, and I got a Keith Courage game with it. So I got the Keith Courage. So those are the 2 systems I bought at the Harbor Market. So I thought that was a pretty good day. I mean, I gained 2 systems, a couple of games. So then we went to pawn shop, Most Wanted Pawn, and Adrian's system that she played when she was a kid was the Atari 2600. So we always look for Atari 2600 games, and they do bundles of like 5 to 8 games together and sell them for like $10 or whatever. So we picked up 2 bundles of those. The ones we didn't need were Jungle Hunt. Frogger has a bad label. Dodge 'em. Got another Dig Dug. And an Asteroids. So those are the games we didn't need. But we did get 4 we needed out of those 2 bundles. We got Adventure. We got Q*bert. We got Midnight Magic. And we got
hard to see, but bugs.
So
we got bugs, people.
The game. So we got those 4 that we needed. And then I picked up a couple of GameCube games. So we got Robotech Battle Cry. And then I also picked up Lost Kingdoms. Both are complete in box. And then there I got one NES, because I'm pretty sure I need it for my NES collection. was Track and Field 2. That's just like a $3. I think we only had paid $1.50 for it. And that was it for that pawn shop.
They're always good at either getting rid of the tax or doing something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
usually always
for
give
it,
us a
so.
discount. But the next pawn shop, they always give us a really good deal. And someone has brought them in some awesome games. Pawn shop wise, you never see this stuff in a pawn shop. And I couldn't even afford to buy it all today. I had to put some on layaway because I just can't pass it up. Then I got to hope there's a couple left that don't sell this week because I got to buy them next week. But in saying that,
we will start with the little stuff first because we like leaving the good stuff till last.
yeah.
So, some of the other stuff that we picked
So,
up today.
complete in box, we got a Castlevania Curse of Darkness for Xbox Original.
And because when we were at the con, we noticed that the DS, 3DS, all that type of stuff are fairly good games that are flying
Yeah, they
off the
seem to,
table.
if we're going to move something to, generate some more money to buy the NES stuff and stuff like that, 3DS games work fairly well. So we got Young Justice League, or sorry, Young Justice Legacy. And then we got a good one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then we got Green Lantern. So those are the three 3DS games we picked up.
Alright, so now we have one GameCube one.
Picked up one GameCube game there, Zelda Twilight Princess.
Alright, and into the NES stuff.
So NES wise, we got, and these are all, I think, all but maybe two I need for my collection. The Shinobi for NES. Gauntlet for NES. Getting into some nicer ones here. Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Got into Double Dragon. RoboCop 2. These are all in really nice shape. Like, they came in, the person that sold them to them was a collector, so they've been all well done, well kept. Here's a hard one to find. Cliffhanger. Nice label. This is one I don't need. I'll probably trade that off. Mega Man 4. Nice label. And then this is a nice find. This is the last one I brought home today, but I put some stuff away that is like exceptional. This is complete in box, in really nice shape, has everything in there. Final Fantasy for the NES. I put 3 games away today, and he's got a couple more that I want. They're just expensive. Today I put away Scat for the NES, Darkwing Duck, and Secret Scout. The other ones he has that he's going to hold them for me is Zombie Nation, and I cannot remember the last one, but it's a good game. It's a couple $100 game, Kingdom something, but I don't remember the name. Anyway, that I was so baffled and I couldn't speak or anything when I seen all those, because you don't see those at a pawn shop, and this guy will actually give me a good deal. They were below chart pricing prices, and I just can't go wrong. Yeah, I was a little overly excited, couldn't speak, had to borrow money from her, and then put the rest on hold for me. So, yeah, that was a fun day. That's the best stuff I've ever seen anywhere yet. I haven't been collecting that long, but a couple of years. But I've never walked into a shop and seen that much good stuff in one place. There was other stuff for other systems that, like he had Smash Bros. Melee and Paper Mario and that for GameCube. And I can't. If you still have them in a week or so, I'll come back. But I want these NES games because that goes in my collection. So I was excited. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say boo. Didn't scold me.
You worked hard this week to make money, so you can spend it how he wants.
Yeah. So it was fun. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good week. And why don't you like and subscribe?
Share it
And
with your friends.
we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.